but we left off with learning about how Calvin died. He died at the age of 11 due to... I'm not going to spoil it, actually. Just go watch the other video. It's not too terribly long compared to some of my others. It's about like 46 minutes. Try to keep this one short, but I don't know. You guys are gonna have to leave me a comment just to tell
After
me
the funeral,
which one you want.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Now, before I continue, I'm gonna get some water and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Now, can I check out Sam's half of the room? I don't think I can. Assuming I'm able to go back between the two rooms. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, I didn't mean to go back through here. I forgot this is the way I came from.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'm absolutely loving this game so far, and I really do hope that you guys are as well.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So this is Barbara's room. Got it.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
You need to cook Walter.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Is this the fucking Five Nights... Michael Myers? Sounds like it.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Now you have a weapon. Oh my god, I can actually swing. I just wrecked it. Kind of. I'm supposed to go over there, so let's go that way. Yeah. I like the fucking stuff that I can swing up. Yeah. So we stay with my boyfriend, but I'm just not. Fuck the cleaning supplies. I need to fucking clean the orange. That poor dog. What's the brand say? There is no brand, I love that.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Dark as fuck. Okay, no, look.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I break the TV? I'm immediately just trying to wreck shit anytime it gives me any sort of weapon. Oh, what about the books? I'll just swing. Oh, just swing the chair. Got it.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Window?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
What do we do? Oh.
Ollie's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I guess he's gone. Yup.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Of course it was.
Oh dear.
Really? Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be fate. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry,
for
y'all.
stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I forgot how to close the book for a moment, to be honest.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, I can't go up there yet, that's right. I forgot. Calvin Sam's done. That's Gregory? Yeah, Gregory died at 1.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I think I already found it. So many books. I gotta remember where. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Oh, I don't like basements. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I really don't like basements. Pretty fucking creepy 9 times out of 10. Yep. Oh, fuck. Can I take that? Can I take the pool key as a weapon, please?
Mom said the basement. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay, that's a generator. Oh man, it's dark in here.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Doomsday prep shelter?
I think it's
What?
that none of us has gotten very far.
They were doomsday preppers. Okay, those are seasonings. Oh, it was Walter's shelter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Damn, that's a shitty fucking opener.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
You don't have any utensils?
I always expected to be dead
Jesus,
tomorrow.
Bro.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I like how that toy keeps falling.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Jesus.
And then one day, everything just
That was a gnarly sound. No
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
No peaches?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
What do I just do? Sleep? Oh. Oh, don't tell me. Is it a pistol? Oh. What? I thought he was gonna kill himself. I was like, oh, Jesus, dude.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Some good fucking animations.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Especially the food.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Oh, am I walking
Or a
into the
single
hole?
week. I'd be happy.
Walking
one
into the
little
light
day.
out of the tunnel. Metaphor for death.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh. Holy shit. So what? Okay, so he ended up. Okay, so I was right. He did kill himself. Damn, that's fucking gnarly.
Walter died when I was 6.
That's a
I
brutal
can't
death.
believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Those pickles? That's a lot. That's a big fucking jar of peanut butter. Holy shit! I actually have peanut butter in my room right now.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Don't tell him. Okay. Where do I go? I'm assuming over here, because it's a very linear game.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Okay, I know you can walk up the stairs quicker.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. You look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
They had their own little water tower, that's cool. I don't think she's over this way. Am I? Oh, let's go over this way. Pretty cool. I was like, where do I go?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
2 had been my fault. I like how they're all the same name. Zerpy, Lurpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. What are those ages? 68 to 81. 94 to 90 to 06, 40 to 48. Oh, so it's like a family tradition. What's the oldest one? 93 to 95. 2 years. 3 years. What does that say? Oh, 52 to 63. I thought that was a 0. 88 to 91. 41 to 48. 07, 19.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
$10 years, 11 years. Can't do that math. He's using his 50s though. 53, 51, I think. 2010. That's a man. She lived a long life. Fuck, this scene hurts, dude. It really does. That one made me emotional. Can we just sit here for a minute and appreciate just how beautiful this game is? Oh my god, dude. That is... I'm just sitting here appreciating that, because this really does make me emotional, you know, because when I see this, what it reminds me of is human nature, looking out towards the horizon, wondering what's beyond. That's what this scene conveys to me.
But for Edie, the past never went away. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So that's the old house. Got it. Okay. Shit, I just dropped my phone. Broadcast might get cut short, just a heads up. If it does, then I'm gonna have to make this another part.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I didn't know if I had to go back or not, so I was like, okay, good.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
I'm just looking at this real quick. Are we playing as Kay? Not sure who we're playing as. He was 30. Sam was 33 when he died.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted
young.
all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
She probably wanted... Edith's mom probably wanted her to come back at a later time, simply to... whenever she, you know, when she was ready to uncover everything. Milton, 92 to 03. That's the year I was born.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks. What? Edith's pregnant right now? How old is she? 18? Damn. Where do I go? Another ladder? No, that's a fucking support beam. Where do I go? I gotta get up here. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Jesus Christ.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
When did Owen die? 80 to 37. Damn.
They were both pretty intense.
Whose room is this? Sam's? I'm assuming so. Yeah.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I love taking photos too, and I'm the same way. The exact same way. Who's a marksman? Oh, I love the music in this guy's room. I fucking adore this music. I was raised in a military household, so this might hit a little close to home. I'm assuming that's Kay.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take the damn picture.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, Lord.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Man, that's such a good landscape to take a photo of. Holy shit.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, this makes so... Oh, dude. This is my favorite one yet. Man. Give me a moment, okay? We'll continue in a moment. I feel this game a lot more. You know, the sense of loneliness is there, but at the same time of beauty, of peace, of serenity. Because not only have I lost a lot of people through various means, such as suicide or cancer, I have lost a really good, a great person, cancer or alcohol or drugs. But I was just dumped. So I'm very emotional right now. I'm very much looking for this game to make me cry. What am I looking for? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. That? I am very...
Nothing quite like being outside.
Just pissing where he's standing.
Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad.
You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Did he say something different? Keep going. Okay, he's not gonna say anything.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
That's a good photo.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Am I not supposed to take another smoke? Am I not supposed to photograph it? Or what?
Maybe.
Oh, the cairn. Looking for deer?
Was it?
Board!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Photo of what?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be...
Damn! Okay, holy
Great
shit!
shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
God, he's a good father. Oh, holy shit, I'm actually controlling
Sorry,
him.
Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh. Kids, that's why you always double tap.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
God, that's easily my favorite one. I'm very nature-based, and of course I have a soft spot for military families as well. Considering I was raised in one. But just, holy shit, so that means that's the one she shot them. Lori Smalls, Kilgore, is it 268 Fierce Express? 268 Fierce Express. What does that say? 110 greens off the point. Core-locked bullets. Fire anchorless shots. 68 to 2016. 55? I think she was 55 then. Something like that. Oh, so I'm in the attic now.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I'm just trying to take photos as I go. I know that might be disrespectful, but it's a game, and some of these scenes are fucking gorgeous. Like, look at that, dude. Oh my god. That's fucking beautiful. Oh no, it's Gregory's. Oh no, what's gonna happen? This is gonna be
I can't imagine my mom
sad.
ever writing poetry, and yet...
Gus? Oh. Wait, what? 68 to 80, 69 to 80, so he was in his 20s. Sam Finch. Sam? Oh, okay. Was he his kid? Well, Susan filed against you. When calendar days after this, someone is served on you.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Doc!
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Whoa! Oh, I'm controlling the frog. Fucking ribbit, motherfucker. Oh, I can jump too?
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Oh, I can jump.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
More ducks!
I wonder what he saw.
Gimme!
What his world was like.
That's a lot of ducks.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
How'd I do that? Oh.
It sure made him happy.
He's upside down. Oh, there we go. Love the music. I got a trophy. Whoa!
I know how silly it sounds.
What a loofah? Bubbles! Can I open that?
That I worried about a...
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand.
I'm surprised I even got that one.
About Gregory.
Whoa, what?
About everything.
Either Gregory or the frog. I'm thinking the frog.
But I I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
No dialogue? Damn, that's a fucked up story. Anything over here? Rock climbing. There's a jungle gym up there. Okay, cool. A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Whoa, what the fuck? That's cool.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay, so he wasn't in his 20s when he was young.
Geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no, that's not good. Give me the chairs!
Rain came
like
down in
fucking...
buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of anger.
Give me everything!
But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Give me everything! Wow, there's a lot of shit. Oh shit.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So we got suffocated. At least I think so.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Damn, that's a lot of people that died though. Jesus. Quiet time at 11 p.m. Greg, be a baby. 100 times 150, 100 crunch. 100 crunches is insane. That is, for a kid that young, that's fucking wild. Holy shit. Simply based off the fact that I can barely even do, like, 20, and I'm like 6 foot, 180 pounds. Holy shit.
My mom moved
That's
up to
impressive.
the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
That's kind of a shit way to get up to a loft, but whatever.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad.
So, Dawn gave birth to... who? '88. I'm assuming Lewis Melton. Edith?
Jay.
Fly to India. Copy passport for volunteer center. Pack. Meet with relief. After school teaching. Fly to India. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Religion, history, math, religion, and science. That's a lot of sticky notes. Okay, holy shit. Jesus Christ, I didn't even see the map. Indian Republic. This is to visit Taj Mahal, Red Fort? Whatever that first one is. I can't see it fully. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, that's too blurry for me.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oh, okay, so her brothers are Gus and Gregory. Her father is Sam. Her uncle is Calvin, I want to say. Cousin? I think it's cousin. Walter would be the uncle, I think. I don't really know. I think we play as Kay. Because there's no birth and death date.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh, this is the
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
What are they growing in here? Mint, sage, thyme, and basil. That's all. I like how they're still. I like how they're still fucking.
And to see kids in the house again.
I love how there's still Sam in here. Ooh, she was growing a lot of shit here. Jesus.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
So we still got Edie, Sven. So we've still got Edie, Dawn, Lewis, and Melton.
But it didn't last.
Diorama. I actually remember making something like, I don't know what this is called. Obviously, I didn't make something that was like Odin Finch, you know, based around him, because this game came out in 2014, so obviously. But I remember making like a poster board about something. I think it was something dinosaur related for like the science fair. I did horribly. I got such a shit score. It was like, I think I got in a letter grading system, because I never had done letter grading. It was just it was number grading. So like 0 to like 100 or 0 to 110, and passing was 65. I think I got like a 70, which is terrible. That is, I mean, it's passing, but it's dog shit. I miss school, man. I'm only 19. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, and variety. Yeah, so like animal. I don't know what a phylum is though. Great job. Not fucking
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Holy shit, I still have a ways to go. Okay, I'm actually working my way up there. This is who's? Milton's.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
There's a room full of paintings. That's ominous. That's somewhat so. You did a terrible job at locking these, not sealing these rooms. Oh, is this the sea guy? This might be the sea guy. Like the fish boy. The fish boy. Oh, that's impressive. That's cool. That's actually really fucking impressive. So he was he was into architectural designs. I'm assuming those are trees. No, he's that's damn. Little mini elevator. That's a lot of colors.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, I didn't realize it would restart it. Oops.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I gotta do something. Hold on.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
(1917 to 2010). Almost 100. Like, what was that? 93 or something? Something like that. Oh, that's the door he painted. Oh, how do I get out of here? That window, I think, right? Yeah.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I'm assuming we're working our way towards Dawn and Lewis. I really hope that I don't accidentally skip
Mom
over
definitely
everybody's
blamed
stories.
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, it's
Everyone
this
always
guy.
told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
That doesn't go anywhere? Oh, it got broken. It was wet, it's weathered. Okay. Where do I go from here? Aw. This is all confusing. I don't like being up this high. Where do I go? This is confusing. Oh my god. Jesus.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
His room is fucking pristine. Holy shit.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
What's this? Wonderland Turbo, so I'm assuming that's supposed to be a Sega Dreamcast or a PlayStation 1. No, that's supposed to be an N64. That's a good way to get around copyright. That's a big fucking TV. Holy shit. That's a massive TV.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
wander.
Wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
I gotta fix my hair, hold on.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
A lot of fishes. How does this guy die?
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, negligence on everybody's part. Ah, oh, great.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Doggo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Damn.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds,
I'm just responding to a message.
even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Schizophrenia? I don't know what kind of disorder this is.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The Queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
Topographical magic made out of.
He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Hold on. Well, I did say one just could make me cry, didn't I?
We began to forget the world we know.
Hold on, guys.
I think it pained him to remember
sorry, y'all.
Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, that's supposed to be a voice, I'm assuming. I don't think that would make sense.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Big dude, holy shit.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Lots of guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Am I going the right way? I'm not. I don't think, am I? Oh, I still gotta go up. Oh, I gotta go through that door, that's right. Of course it didn't lead.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Assuming this is Edie's house. We've got 2 left.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I think I accidentally skipped over some stories. I'm sorry, y'all.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Tsunami. I don't think I can go down. Oh, I can. Oh, I gotta go out there? Is that where I go?
God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Yeah, I can't see
I got
shit.
turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
End of life hallucinations. Her brain's starting to shut down.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Child labor?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Well, I think she did die in child labor. Yeah, I skipped over Dawn and Edie. I'm sorry, y'all. Fuck. God damn, dude. I was honestly, like, I don't even know what to say. That was very fucking sad. That was beautifully well written too. That was probably one of my favorite indie games of all time. simply just because of how... That's a fucking... First of all, that's a hookah. But... Simply because of how relatable it is, how I'm able to relate to the stages of grief. I lost my grandfather to alcoholism. He was 63, I believe. I lost my mom to an overdose. Very recently, April 8th, she died of an overdose in Vermont. And I lost my 5th grade teacher to cancer. She died in 2017. She died of brain cancer. There was a tumor in her. There was a tumor in her head, and they couldn't remove it. It was too far gone. And I lost her from suicide a couple months ago, actually. I lost her from suicide in the spring, early spring. I lost my dog to cancer, my childhood dog to cancer. He had to be put down. He was a black lab. He was a chaotic little shit, but he was a sweetheart at the same time. I lost my cat to starvation. And that's the death that probably hits the hardest. Simply because of how I found my cat. I found him. I woke up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I had gotten up, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. I found him, so I moved him to the bed, because you would see him sometimes lay in the bathroom. So I moved him to the bedroom, just so he's more comfortable. And I went to get up to Scarred for Life 2. I got up to go to the bathroom and he started meowing. So I sat next to him and I started petting him. And eventually he stopped, and I got up and I went to the bathroom, and then I went to bed. And I had taken a photo, not realizing that he was dying. His pupils were extremely dilated. They were super wide. And I was too tired to think that he was dying, I'm sitting here wondering what would have happened if, how I would feel now if I had just stayed there, because I was the only one home at the time. To think that he died more or less in my arms just fucking crushes me. It just... We all react to death differently. We all have our different paths that we go down. But I don't know. I guess that, I hope that when the day comes, when I'm gone, that people remember me. Yeah, at least, if not me, then my family. I really do. I really, really do.